What is up, everybody? It is We Are Pigeon here, and I'm back with my another deck profile. I didn't expect to make another deck profile as my next video, but I've also been missing a video for about 2 weeks now, 2 or 3. So I need to upload something. This deck is actually kind of a long waited. It's the deck I use right now all the time. I don't use my Blue Eyes deck, my Red Eyes deck, my Arm Dragon deck. I don't use any of those decks anymore. I use this one. The reason I use this one is because it's the most competitive deck I have. Not by the monsters, but by the spells and traps that make it extremely difficult to get around. But then the combos I can pull off with the monsters themselves also make it a very hard deck to beat. It doesn't really depend on drawing your first hand super well. You can draw just about anything in the deck and you can at least do something. I would say 9 times out of 10 I have an Xyz monster on the field first turn. That's basically how it is. If I don't, it's probably because my opponent stopped it, and you can't really do much against that. All decks run into scenarios where they're stopped quite easily against certain decks. But anyways, we'll get through it real quickly. I'm going to go through my side deck, and alright, here we go. There is, first off, 3 Elemental Hero Bubble Man for a special summon effect, and just to make sure I get this out of the way quickly, it'll all be in the description below, and this is a deck based off of my Warrior deck, so you'll see some connections, but there's not many. This one's the main one. They're all usually Warriors, that's about it. First Elemental Hero, 3 Bubble Man, 3 Goblindberghs, 1 Marauding Captain, 1 Command Knight, 2 Tin Goldfish, 3 Noble Knight Artoriuses. In real life, I don't have Noble Knight card, but I have Dark Blade. It's the exact same thing, except it's a dark instead of a light, with, I think, 600 less defense. It's not much. 3 Kage, because King of the Feral Imps is in here for more Xyz spamming. 3 Field Commander rahz's, and 1 Rescue Rabbit. Spells and traps, 2 Double Summon, 3 MST, 1 Soul Charge, 1 Warrior Returning Alive, 1 Dark Hole, 1 Reinforcement of the Army, onto the traps quick, 1 Grave of the Super Ancient Organism. You don't have to main this card. I would actually almost say switch this out for, say, another of the next card, which is 1 Curse Seal of Forbidden Spell. If you've never seen this, Grave of the Super Ancient Organism, all face-up level 6 or higher special summon monsters on the field can't declare an attack or activate their effects. This is kind of going against JD, but it's also going against like my Blue Eyes deck or my Red Eyes deck or Dragon Rulers. A lot of things actually do use these high monsters. The Earthbound Immortals are on a rise. There's a lot of decks that actually this card can stop. And Curse Seal of Forbidden Spell helps with a lot of decks, but it also is going to help when Pendulum Summons come out. I can negate one of the Pendulum monsters, and you can never use it again. I can almost stop the whole deck. And then 3 Dark Bribe, 2 Mirror Force, 1 Black Horn of Heaven, 1 Bottomless Trap Hole, 1 Solemn Warning, and 1 Reckless Greed. Reckless Greed you could switch out. I just added it in there because I couldn't think of another trap card I wanted. And I thought I might as well grab a card with draw ability so that there's something in here that if I do get it first turn, it'll help me a lot to use. Side deck quick. Actually, no, we'll go through the extra deck first. 1 Heroic Excalibur, 2 Blade Armor Ninjas for the OTK ability. I actually, at my locals, I just OTK'd the other day with Blade Armor Ninja. It's not that hard. It's still just as easy as it used to be back in the day. Number 39 Utopias, 1 Steel Swarm Roach, 1 Heroic Champion Gundiva. Roach and Gundiva do the exact same effect, but for different level. Gundiva is level 4 and lower, and Roach is level 5 and I think it's 5 and higher. So if they're both on the field, your opponent can't special summon at all. It's really nice. 1 Photon Papilloperative. I actually learned how to say that. 1 King the Feral, 1 Degusto Emeral. I just added him, but he's really good for his shuffle 3 into the deck, draw 1, because the monsters actually can go really fast. And you'll be able to put Utopia back in and draw a card. That one card could be Soul Charge or anything else you may need, you never know. 2 Silent Honor Arcs, 1 Exciton Knight, and 1 Gagaga Cowboy. Side deck real fast, 2 Consecrated Light, 2 Fossil Dyna, 1 Token Thanksgiving, 2 Spell Shattering Arrow for Noble Knights because they're making a rise, 1 Imperial Iron Wall, 1 Barrel Behind the Door, 1 Overworked, same reason, 1 Exhausting Spell, 2 Null and Void, and 2 Reveille of the Warlord. I switched out my Disarmament for Spell Shattering Arrow, mainly because Spell Shattering Arrow is a quick, does the 500 damage, and it does the exact same effect. It all really depends on what you want to do, but I would say Spell Shattering Arrow is definitely a better choice. Try to pick it up. I'm going to do a video or two of me using this deck. This is by far my favorite deck that I've ever used. Even though Blue Eyes brought me back into the game from just this year, from like 6 years ago of never playing it, or 7 or 8 years ago of never playing it. Blue Eyes brought me back, but this deck has definitely picked up my game. This deck has made me a lot better of a player, and I definitely get a lot more off with this deck, and I can win a lot more. Because all you have to do is do Goblindbergh, Chain Kage, Special Summon Noble Knight, and Special Summon Bubble Man from your hand. That's already 2 Xyz monsters in your first turn. If I need to, I could Soul Charge those 4 monsters back out, make Arc. If they'll bottomless Arc because they're scared, then I'll make Exciton. There's a lot of things that you can do with this deck. Command Knight helps out with all of the warriors. That includes Blade Armor, Utopia. A lot of these monsters are warriors. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's only 6 of the extra deck cards that are not warriors. So Command Knight can help with all of them. Other than that, keep your eyes open on my channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you've made it this far in the video. I really do appreciate anybody that can watch my videos. I really want to make more videos. I find it to be a lot of fun. I just got a job recently, so I'm going to be able to get a new recording camera for my Xbox, and I should be able to upload more video games. I have more Yu-Gi-Oh videos then because I use Millennium Duels on the console more than I play DN. But I am kind of going back to DN a little bit. I just kind of gave up on it because usually everybody's using Exodia on here, and it gets a little pathetic. So look out for all that, and I'll see you guys later.